Hello, and good morning. Welcome to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for tuning in to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy. Hey, today is Friday, June 16th, Juneteenth weekend. Praise God for another great weekend ahead. Hey, let's get some housekeeping taken care of. If you have not subscribed to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy, please hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy, please hit that subscribe button right there. I want you to help me. I want you to help me to impact this world for Christ. I want you to help me to be a bright light in this dark world. I want you to help me to bring truths that help us escape the wickedness that's in this current culture. For those of you who already subscribed, hey, thank you. We're at 146 subscriptions, 146 subscribers, and we are growing. So please continue to share with your friends, relatives, co-workers, strangers, anybody you know that can be helped by the wisdom and knowledge that we dispense here. We want you to share that with them. Okay, with that taken care of, let's get on with our topic now. We have a subject that is very delicate, but it needs to be addressed. I want to ask you, is it okay for porn to be taught in our schools? Is it okay for porn to be taught, shown, whether it be through video, through books, whatever medium? Is it okay for elementary age, middle school kids to be fed and brainwashed with this grown-up material? Well, today I'm going to show a video, then I'll comment on the video in regards to what's going on in our schools, the perversion that's taking place. There's a lot of perversion going on in our schools, and it needs to be addressed. So what I'm going to do is I want us to take the next few minutes to watch this video, and hopefully in watching this video you'll see what I'm talking about, because we, especially fathers, it's Father's Day weekend, we must stand up for our children. Okay, so hey, watch this and I'll be back in just a moment.
I'm here today to talk about this book here. My name is John Amanchukwu, as I stated earlier. It's called It's Perfectly Normal for Students 10 and Up. This book details all kinds of sexual images, pictures of elderly people nude, pictures of an individual who's in a wheelchair with his penis out. All of these sexual pornographic images are made available and placed at the fingertips of children. And I'm sure Dr. Cruz, I don't know if you knew about this before you signed on, but hopefully this is something that you can address and deal with, because this is immoral and asinine to allow children to be able to see this. Also, this book even shows images of two women having sex, a man and a woman having sex, and two men having sex. That's not perfectly normal. Who decides what's normal? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Or do parents decide what should be placed at the fingertips and allowed to be taught to their children in this school system? I'll read some of this for you. It says, after a bit, a person's vagina becomes moist and slippery, and the clitoris becomes hard. After a bit, a person's penis becomes erect, stiff, and larger.
Pastor.
Sometimes a bit of clear fluid that may contain a few sperm comes out of the tip of the penis and makes it wet.
Can we, sir, I'm sorry.
Was it something I said? Was it something I said? If you don't want to hear it in a school board meeting, why should children be able to check it out of the school system? See, we have perverts that are perverting our kids. And you all sit back smug in your chairs and celebrate diversity, equity, and inclusion, but you don't want me to read it so you can hear it. Why? Does it bother you? Yes or no? You can't answer that question. You want to know why? Because politically speaking, you can't say that it's wrong. You probably are a Christian man, but many Christians today have become more Democrat than Christian. Some Republicans have become more Republican than Christian. I'm not trying to win an election. I don't get my talking points from the RNC or the DNC. I get my talking points from the Bible, from the Bible. And you don't want me to read the filth because it exposes the truth. How dare you tell me to stop reading it? If you don't want to hear it, why should the children have to see it?
Pastor, your time is up. Thank you.
That makes two of us.
Okay, so let me pick back up here now. That gentleman's name is John Amanchukwu. He's a former football player of North Carolina State University. He's a youth pastor there in North Carolina. And of course, you can see his passion. You can see his radical nature. He's radical for Christ, but he's also fervently standing against this woke culture that wants to pervert the minds and hearts of our children. This is Father's Day weekend. I want to challenge you dads. Hey man, what's going on? Why are we sitting back and allowing this world, this culture to pervert our children? Dad, how do you feel about your 6, 7, 8-year-old girl having some man's penis shoved in her face? Women, how do you feel about some teacher juggling her breast in your son's face? These impressionable young children are having their hearts and their minds corrupted by these woke ideologists who could care less about their lives but want everyone to be perverted. Again, men, it's Father's Day weekend. Think about your role, your responsibility as a protector of the home. You are that protector that your children need. This man, John Amanchukwu, standing up boldly to defend his family, to defend his children, to defend his future grandchildren. Where are the men? Where are more men like this willing to put their lives, their reputations on the line for their families? Men, don't you care? Don't you know it's more than about a big car, a big house, a lot of money in the bank? It's about your posterity, about your children and their future. The transgender culture that wants to cut off your young teenage girl's breast and the slice off your young boy's penis because they've gotten confused about their sexual identity. The reason they want to promote this mess in schools is to confuse them so they can turn our children into monsters. You better wake up. You better wake up. This is happening. This is real. These people have an intent to destroy the hearts and minds of your children, to pervert them in the ways that will do their bidding. They don't care about you as a parent. They don't care about you as a grandparent. They want their will done. To hell with God. These schools, these courts, some of these teachers, these principals, they don't care about God. They are being controlled by the devil to pervert the hearts and minds of your children. And then let me get to moms. Mother's Day is gone, but moms, where are the moms who used to be radical, who used to be crazy when you mess with their children? I mean, there's a time when moms would fight tooth and nail and go up to the schools and bring all kind of hell if you did something to their children. Now people are perverting your children and you sit back and do very little. Shame, shame, I speak shame to this nation that we are, especially we're supposed to be quote unquote Christians, committed to the will of God to stand against evil and wickedness in our land. Well, John Amanchukwu is showing us what we should be doing. So I'm here commenting on his video, hoping to bring more people into this point of view that we must become radical. We must stand up and make our voices heard, because we will not or should not sit idly by while this perversion happens in our schools. I don't want to overshadow what John is doing. I simply want to say to you, to the husbands, to the wives, to the mothers, to the fathers, to the grandparents, rise up, stand up, say something, do something. Stop allowing these people to pervert our children. Hey, I'm Michael Roy. I'm here to inspire you, to encourage you, to challenge you, to defend the faith, to defend the truth of the gospel, to stand for righteousness. And our children need a champion. And we have to be those champions. Hey, God bless you and God keep you. And it's my prayer that on next time we'll be better, because we're doing better. We're defending the weak among us. We're defending the helpless, that is our children. Please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Happy Father's Day. God bless you and God keep you. Until next time.